Rogers and Chloe Grace Moretz. Give it up. So a few months ago, we launched one of my favorite segments. It's a new segment here where reporters from coast to coast share their favorite stories of people making a big difference in their communities. We've already visited Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Charlotte, and today's stop is Baltimore. At the end of the season, we'll ask you, the viewers, to choose your favorite story, and this is Good Neighbor of the Year. She said, yeah. That's Jessie, y'all. Give it up for Jessie.
The one, the only.
She's awesome. I love that year. And this one is perfect for National Giving Tuesday, y'all. Let's welcome WBAL-TV news anchor Kai Reed, along with the founders of Vehicles for Change, Martin Schwartz. Welcome to the show. So first of all, meet Matt and Chloe.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello. We loved your conversation about cars and gaming.
That's, I know, she's like the hottest woman alive with that sentence alone. So you nominated Vehicles for Change. So why is this such an important thing for the community?
Yeah, so in Baltimore, some 80,000 low-income households don't have a family car, and we know to keep a job, to get your kids to school sometimes even, if you don't have a car.
Transportation.
If you don't have a car, it's just a real barrier to success. So his organization makes things a lot easier. He takes in donated cars from the public and sells them at very, very low cost to low-income families. And we're talking about tens of thousands of lives changed since 1999.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And you know, amazing. And so much of my goal and my time working in Baltimore has been finding people with these amazing stories, these amazing passions, who are selfless. They don't want anything in return. What always strikes me, though, is that you can feel how much they care about people. You can feel their passion. You can feel how much they care about their community. And that's what Martin's all about. I mean, he is the definition of a good neighbor.
Yeah. And that return it's priceless, like, right? Like, there's nothing better than like helping someone, that feeling that you get. Martin, explain more about Vehicles for Change and how it works.
Sure. So we take donated cars from the public, often sometimes from dealerships, but we actually repair the cars, and then we identify families who need a car to get to and from employment to escape poverty. Transportation is the #1 barrier to employment for people living in poverty. And so we work with partner agencies like domestic violence programs and job readiness and rehabilitation programs, and they actually identify the family that they've been working with that needs that vehicle.
Yeah, that intel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they vet the people for us, so we don't have to do that. And then we take the car and repair it, and then we sell it. We don't give the car away. We want them to have a vested financial interest in the vehicle for about $950. These are cars that range between $4,000 and $6,000 in value, but when it comes to the family, it's priceless, right?
Yeah.
Because now they can get to work. But more important than just getting to work, they can get their kids to after-school activities and daycare and athletic programs.
They can go to their kids' games. Yeah, they can. Yeah.
They could never do before.
Yeah.
And so it's strengthening the family unit. And in the long run, we're impacting generational poverty.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah, it's incredible. You don't think about how much that really does affect someone not having a car, all those things you just mentioned. Do you remember like how you felt when you got like your first car, like your first road trip, like anything like that when I felt freedom.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just thinking like it's so that privilege that you take for granted. My parents got me my first car. It was a 1995 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. I wish I could say I was better driving it. We learned roughing it out there on the road.
Yeah.
But no, it is one of those things where you just take it for granted, being able to go to the grocery store, to pick up your friends, to see a friend, you know, do whatever they're doing. I mean, it's just, one of those things.
Yeah, you take it for granted if you don't know any differently, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved driving and being in cars. There's something about being on the open road and having the opportunity to get yourself wherever you want to go and kind of let that lead you. So my first thing I did, I went on a long road trip all the way from Charleston all the way over to LA and we went up the coast and then all came down. It was really fun.
Yeah. You also offer a training program, and I love this part. Tell everybody about it.
Yeah, so in 2015, we launched what we call the Full Circle Auto Repair and Training Center. So at that time, we were awarding 300 to 400 cars a year to families, and our external mechanics couldn't get them all done. We were outsourcing to garages. And so we got a really nice facility in Baltimore and finally said, you know what, we have an opportunity. So now we work with individuals coming directly out of incarceration and train them to be auto mechanics. And the program, the success of the program has been unbelievable. It's a 4-month paid training program, and we pay folks because when you come out of incarceration, you're going to be an 8-hour program for 5 days a week for 4 months. You have to have a way to make a living.
It's like a catch-22. It's like you can't. Yeah, that's so cool that y'all are helping people like that maybe can't get jobs right off the bat. You pay them in that training process, and then some of them stick around, right?
Some of them do stick around. Not many. Most of them we place in external jobs with our dealership partners and with garages. And these guys are starting, guys and girls, we have women that have come through the program.
Yeah.
They're making $40,000 to $50,000 a year after 4 months of training. They're earning ASE certifications. And these guys are becoming master mechanics after a couple years. We have guys that are making $100,000 a year after 3 years of training.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
That's incredible. Well, Vehicles for Change is all about providing people in need their very own cars, and we have Kai's colleague, 11 News reporter Tommy Clark at one of the program's garages in Baltimore right now. Hi, Tommy. So tell us more about where you are and who you're with.
Hey, Kelly and crew. So we are inside Vehicle for Change's largest automotive garage. They have 18 bays behind me here. It is huge. And we're going to be meeting some of the families that they help out. You know, we have people repairing cars that are going to go to people in need. And I want to introduce you first to Daveen. And Daveen, you're Vice President of Development. Tell me, 15 years ago, your life was very different.
Yes, my life was very different. Back then I was at my lowest point. I had 3 children. I had to rebuild my life as I was going through a divorce in an unhealthy situation. And I had no car, no money, no resources. And I thought, is this possible? When my sister told me that it's an organization that award cars to families like mine, I was like, you got to be kidding, right? Well, she wasn't. I actually got a minivan, and I called her Minnie. And when I got the keys to that vehicle, I got my independence and my freedom that I needed to rebuild my life. I went on and got a master's degree in nonprofit management. Wow. I'm now a doctoral student. It's just great. And I got a job that was 45 minutes away. There was no way I could get there before. To come back to this organization and to raise money and strengthen relationships philanthropically to support today's family is truly full circle for me. It's such an honor to do this. Vehicles for Change changed my life.
Wow. Your story is incredible, Daveen. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I'm so happy for you. And Tommy, you have someone else with you, so can you introduce us?
I sure do. So we also have Kelsey here, and her little one, Milan, is running around having a great time, but we got Kelsey. You were set up with Vehicles for Change. How would a car change your life? You were telling me you haven't always had it easy.
So I haven't. Being a single mom and 7 months pregnant, it has not been easy. In the past, I have gotten into some trouble, but things were going good up until May when my car broke down and I lost my employment. Right now, I am working remotely, but with a car, I'll be able to make it to my appointments on time, get a second job, drive there, and be able to go on trips with my daughter. So getting a car today would definitely change our lives forever.
My goodness, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, we're so excited. Let's make our way over here, and it's right under this beautiful ribbon we have here. Let's count to 3, ladies. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
How do you feel seeing this right before you? Okay, I am so happy. This is literally the color that I wanted. First of all, oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful. Thank you guys for everything. Please, can I?
Aww. I love this. Oh my gosh, Kelsey, enjoy your car. You're gonna look fabulous in it. Thank you so much, Kelsey. Daveen, thank you so much, and Tommy. So how do you see Vehicles for Change growing?
Yeah, so our goal is to actually open 20 new locations in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So we've developed a virtual reality auto mechanic training program.
Yeah.
And our goal is to put that in high schools, community colleges, prisons, nonprofits, workforce development programs across the country. And the funds that we generate from that, we want to open up new locations. And we have got to have more opportunities for people coming out of prison. Our recidivism rate is over 60% across the country. Our recidivism rate is 5%. It's because we're providing an opportunity that they
Actual
can
opportunity.
get a real job
Yeah.
and have a career. I mean, there are so many jobs in this field, and they pay a good wage.
Well, it's Giving Tuesday, so Kai, the perfect day for all of us to help groups like this. So how can we donate? How can people be a part of Vehicles for Change?
Right, so Vehicles for Change operates almost completely on donations. So if you have a bummed out car and you need somewhere to take it, this is the place to go, right? But besides that, every penny counts. If you don't have a car, but you just are moved by what Martin is doing and this organization, how many lives they're changing, I mean, you could just give money as well. I shouldn't say just give money because every penny counts. So you can
And I know people think they can't I can't donate this much, but imagine if everybody donated a little. That it makes a big impact.
Exactly.
So where do they go? I'm so sorry.
So the website is vehiclesforchange.org. I got it right?
Yeah,
We talked about it.
Well
I kept wanting to say .com. Vehiclesforchange.org.
Yeah.
You can go there, get all the information about how to donate, whether it be car, money, all of those things. And they do fundraising throughout the year too. I mean, it's really so important to
incredibly
know.
locked-in organization. Yeah,
For sure, yeah.
And I like that it's benefiting so many different people. It's not just one thing. It's actually impacting several communities. That's super cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. This has been awesome. Oh man, we love it. We love it.